How you doing? This champion leader, Alpha Male Champ. Tuning in, Let's Talk podcast. About to get it going. Got your boy Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones with me. Here to talk about a bunch of topics. We're gonna start off with the first topic. Is it possible to get your heart broken by someone you lust? All right, that's the first topic. One second. Okay, for whoever don't know what the word lust mean, a very strong sexual desire. My opinion on is it possible to get your heart broken by someone you lust? Absolutely, yes it is. Love and lust is two different things. Lust is an emotion that can still break the heart. It could be a desire that could break the heart. So my opinion is, yes, you can get your heart broken by someone you lust.
I mean, love is too, though.
Love, yes,
what
you
you
can.
just said. Same, you can get the same definition for love too. So
You can say
I
what?
mean, I see you can get the same definition you get for lust. You can get for love.
How is that?
A strong. Say it again.
I said, this is what I said. Is it possible to get
No,
you?
the definition.
Oh, the definition?
Yes.
Very strong sexual desire. That's what lust means.
Oh no, that's. Oh, I thought you said some other shit.
No, that's not lust. Yes, you can still get your heart broken from lust. Love and lust is two different things. Can you still get your heart broken from being loved? Absolutely. Lust is more of a emotional feeling, my opinion in that. There's people out here, addicted to people's sex, and it's not nothing to do with who they is as a person. You get what I'm saying?
Just lusting them.
You gotta talk louder. What you got to say about it?
I said they just lusting them. They just love what they do sexually. It's not love.
Yeah, you just said they love what they do sexually.
You know what I mean? It's out. I don't know.
Give me your input. I mean, have you ever been in a situation where you feel like you was
I
loving
lust a lot of women.
Huh?
I lust a lot of women.
You lust.
But I mean,
And when you say you lust a lot of women, what do you mean by that?
like I gotta. Yeah, but see, that's like I gotta see. I can't see.
Say it.
That's a strong sexual like okay. Like if I see you, the first thing I'm thinking about is like getting you in bed, like first thing, and that's lust.
So what about after you get them in bed? You get them saying like, say you get them in bed and they not contacting you no more, and you start feeling like.
I mean, shit. I don't got that. I mean, I don't have them problems. I mean, once I get what I wanted, I don't. See, I'm different. Once I get what I want, you done. Other that turned into some cycle shit.
So I'm saying you never been in a situation where you feel like you just continue to miss that person after having sexual intercourse with them. You never miss the person, think about the person, feel like, oh my God, I love this person, anything like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, some people are different. Some people do feel those emotions. Other people, they just, another one. She's just a knock off the list. So,
I mean, I guess you.
What's your opinion?
My opinion is, some people get confused with it. You get what I'm saying? Some people get confused with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, to have sexual intercourse with somebody, they still feel like it's feelings like love. Like, some people call it love at first sight. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, love is a internal feeling forever. She done, Mike Jones.
Mike Jones. No, I'm dead serious. Dang, is that a comment?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying like,
You ain't got
physical
no feelings.
attraction?
You don't got no feelings. So what is love to you? What is love to you?
Feelings,
What is love to you?
Like my definition?
Yeah. What do you feel is love? What do you feel is love?
Damn, that's deep.
Have you ever loved someone before?
Yeah, I did.
And what did that feeling bring upon?
Happiness, joy, butterflies. Butterflies, like in your stomach, like nervousness, like I like when I'm around a person. Like she give me butterflies and shit. But some people use that as a try to use that person a lot of times, and that That messes with you emotionally. That messes with you next relationship wise. Like you gonna be sheltered. Like you gonna have a brick wall. Like I ain't gonna let nobody get to me because of what you've been hurt in the past.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So lust is just sexual desire for you, like nothing more, nothing less, right? Like
Yeah.
a feeling that you just don't want to. You just sexually connected to the person. You could you miss somebody that you lust, like just the sex? Like what about
Like you
them?
could miss the sex.
That's it.
For me,
Yeah, for you.
no. For me, no.
Oh, so you don't care about the person?
No.
You just missed the
It's
sex.
just a hit. That's what I said. That's what I said. I mean, but people are different. Some people will miss that person.
Yeah. Let's read some of these comments. Do you believe in love at first sight? Absolutely.
Yeah.
So many people get love and lust confused. Absolutely. Love is giving someone the power to break your heart, but trusting them not to. I like that one. Some man lust a woman so much they think they love them, but really like something about them as some sort.
That's sex. That's what they love.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I agree with what everybody said. You know, lust is a
powerful thing.
Lust is a powerful thing. You know, it could fool the mind. It play with the mind. How you feeling and thinking something that is really not. You know what I'm saying?
Manipulation.
It's not what lust. They have nothing to do with manipulation. Lust don't have nothing to do with manipulation. You know what I'm saying? Lust is just something that you feel sexually desire for somebody.
Right.
Anybody got any inputs on that?
Comments,
inputs. How do you know the difference? How do you know the difference between what lust and love?
Lust and love.
Sex no either.
What she say?
Good sex is a man thing. No, somebody said, how do you know the difference between
lust and love?
Lust and love. Because we just said it. Lust is a sexual desire. Love is more. How do you know when it's real love? I mean, you really can't tell the difference between real love and fake love with manipulation going on, in my opinion. You know, some people can hide it real well. I mean, the only way you could tell the difference is when they expose themselves. You know what I'm saying? When you catch them red flags.
Down the line.
You know, so you really can't tell the difference between the fake love and real love. You know, you got to pay attention to the signs that people throw at you. Manipulation. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of the real love and fake love. We got Janae. She said, I don't believe when you are in lust with someone that your heart can be broken by the person. Why do you disagree with that? I mean, their heart was never given to begin with.
Well, out of lust?
They said your heart could never be broken. Yeah. But what if you feel both? It's possible you could feel both. It's possible. That's possible you could feel both. You gotta pay attention to the red flags. It's the red flags.
Some people good at hiding them.
People good at hiding them. Like, you really can't tell until you know the red flags is there.
It takes time to really notice it.
It do take
you
time.
You notice it at first.
Yep. Somebody else says, lust turn into love sometimes. But how does love turn into love sometimes? I mean, how is that possible? Do you?
I mean, you can, well, like you said, the definition of lust, you could fall in love off of somebody based off their sex. But is it real love, though? Is you just loving them for them or what they do for you sexually?
No, love don't start from lust. Love can start from a connection with your energy. I mean, just getting to know somebody. You ain't got to always have sex to love somebody. You get what I'm saying?
That time y'all spend together.
We on a short time, so we gonna go to the main topic. This is where I really want to get at. You ready for this one?
Ready.
This is the main topic right here. Why are child molesters and rapists getting away with it? Is it the system, the victim, or the parents? I have a big input on that. I say it's the system. I say it's the parents. Some people say it's the victim. The reason why I say it's the system because so many people go downtown, you know what I'm saying, and it's a whole process you got to go through. You get what I'm saying? Just to get the person arrested. 9 times out of 10, the victim don't tell the same day. So the sperm is not inside of the victim anymore. So now it's a process. Now it's all about the allegations. You get what I'm saying? Um, my problem with that is the parents now. When the parents do find out, some parents, not all parents, uh, they send a not. They some of them tend to not care. Some of them tend to care.
See, and that's where. Okay, come on. If you're gonna have a, to me, certain people not allowed to have kids. To me, because
Shouldn't have kids.
shouldn't, right? Because in that predicament, how do you still go off of? How do you how do you pick the man's side and not the kid's side?
I mean,
Like, is you that? Okay, now I'm about to talk
So-
because I'm about
talk.
to get. I mean, is you that retarded and dumb that you gonna pick the man over the? It's a lot of stuff out there that you could get, but you stuck on him rather than your kid. At that point, the legal action got to be taken. Cause come on now, the kid hurt. Now the kid can't come to you, cause you gonna brush it off and be like, oh, he not doing that. He not doing that. Or you gonna say you on her side, and then the next day you with him again. After you know what happened. And then y'all like to play victim, like y'all want somebody to feel sorry for. How we gonna feel sorry for you when you keep doing it? And you keep doing it. That's why I said legal action.
keep allowing it. Yeah.
You got to get the kids out of there, because at this point you got to go under the jail with him. It's like you a co-conspirator. You with him to set your daughter up, or your, you know what I mean, daughter, friend, whatever.
I mean, my opinion is this. For the females, you know, that if your kids been child molested and you did not take no action, I mean, if the legal action taken forever, you always got the street action. If you didn't take no action, you about guilty as the person that did it. You know what I'm saying? And there's so many people in this world that's getting it done to them on a day-to-day basis, and nothing's happening.
And I don't. The parent want to play the victim when the victim is really the kid. Like, don't come to me with that same story and you still got your kid around them. I don't know what to do. I done got out the house. So why did y'all go back? Come on, you're not that. Well, some of y'all is really, what's it, mind manipulated? Manipulation. Some of y'all really like, I can't. He put you in a spot where you can't do nothing without him, basically. So you feel like if you leave, you start from zero. And that's where the selfish, and you rather stay with him because of what you feel like you gonna go through. You don't give a fuck about the kid, basically.
And that's a problem. That's a problem. I mean, man.
But when they come to you, you want to play victim. I didn't know that happened. I didn't. Shut the fuck. I mean, woo! Shut up.
Dude, too many situations occurring. I mean, that was a topic of the podcast because, man, it's like so many things that's going on in this world. And it's like so many people terrified to step up and stand up. I mean, at the end of the day, it's your kid. I mean, if your kid don't want to say nothing and you know something, you still got to do something. Your kid might be terrified. You get what I'm saying? But you shouldn't be terrified because you're supposed to be your kid protector. You get what I'm saying? So there's no limits when it comes to your kids. People setting boundaries, and situations I know right now, man, it's sick.
It is sick.
It's
And
sick.
they keep playing victim. Like, you know what to do. You gonna keep hearing everybody's input and still do what you want to do. So just leave us alone then. But that's where you can't sit back because you know it's a kid. That's it. That is happening to.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know, like, it's sick. I mean, and then sometimes the kid take, you know, months after being touched. You get what I'm saying?
To say something.
To say something, and it's like, soon as you find out, you supposed to act immediately.
Don't wait. Don't wait days or like I said, brush it off.
Yeah, don't the fault would be the parent if they know and don't try to do something about it. It's also the system's fault because they are falling on. I mean, yeah, but you gotta remember though, it's some the reason why the system move like that because some people be saying it, faking it, whatever. So they gotta process, they gotta go through. You know what I'm saying? It's like they gotta have more than one allegation to get you down in the system, but the system is just messed up. The problem is people don't feel safe and they're scared to
They don't know what's gonna happen
come
next.
forward. And the parents, they're not saying nothing. I mean, it's parents out there that's still cool with the person that done it to their kids. You get what I'm saying?
And that shit is sick. It's fucking sick. You can't be that. You can't be that lonely to still hang with the person,
And
still be with the person.
yeah, see, my opinion right now on this. You hopping? You hopping? Hopping? But what was that? My bad, y'all. Click the mic. I mean, yeah, the system gonna let them walk. Absolutely, I agree with you. The system do let them walk, and that's a major problem that I have. But that's where you got other routes to take. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta put it in your own hands for your kids. Absolutely, especially. You know what I'm saying? Take matters in your own hands. I mean, if you're not doing nothing for your kid, how could your kid come to you and feel like you're gonna protect them? It's impossible. It's not gonna happen. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta step up, and a lot of parents is not stepping up because either the guy scared the mother or the mother scared him or he's protecting her and he's the only way she got to survive because he paying the bills. You know what I'm saying?
Scared to move on.
So it's really no excuses why
That's still happening.
it's still happening because I'm gonna be honest with you. The dude could go to jail. He could do 15 years, come home, and he's gonna still do the same thing. It's a sickness. They can't help it. My opinion. They just can't help it. It's a sickness they have. Jail time for a child molester and a rapist, absolutely unacceptable. I feel like they should get the death penalty. Death penalty guaranteed because they will never stop. You got any opinion on it, bro?
Ooh. I mean, I don't understand why they do it, but I don't believe in that. So once they get to that point, we got to take it right there. Like, we going all the way with it. Immediately.
Immediately.
We're not hesitating. There ain't no, give me hours.
Yeah, ain't no hours.
We on it right now. If I know that you touched mine, you got minutes left, bro.
Okay, so now I got a question. What about if the mother know, right, and the mother don't report it to you, and then what?
And I find out?
And you find out through the child a year or two later.
She an op too.
There you go.
She's about guilty, right?
She an op too.
Kids need to be out that house.
The same treatment he would have get, she got it too.
Okay, I agree.
Allegation.
Yeah, the mother is about guilty as the father, and some mothers hide it from the father because they feel like the father's going to do something to put themselves in jail. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta remember, why would you not sacrifice for your child? I mean, I'm sacrificing for mine. That's my opinion. I lay my bed for mine no matter what the situation is. You get what I'm saying? For my kids,
Definitely. Like, the moment you have a kid, you take on that security role. Like, you're a provider, you security, you all of that.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to let people just do stuff to them, you failing at that. You're a failure as a parent.
Yeah, failure as a parent, correct. I agree.
Once you put them in that position, everything is out the window.
Definitely.
Yeah.
For men and, like you said, the woman too. She know what she doing, bringing them around, and he doing this, and just gonna keep allowing it. Sick.
And in a lot of those situations, it's weird because a mother will blame their child
That's
versus going to war with the
with
dude.
the man. Yeah.
Over it. It's like, oh well, if you didn't wear such and such, if you didn't act such and such, if you didn't, they justify something that's terribly wrong because they don't want to fall out with him.
Mm-hmm.
They'd rather fall out with their child than the dude.
Because he take care of everything.
Right, and they scared to be alone.
Yeah.
That loneliness.
They're scared to be alone. They're scared to pay their own bills.
Act like they can't start over.
Yeah.
So you're gonna keep continuing, letting him in the house and doing all this to her because you feel secure.
Life is full of restarts.
Because you feel.
Yeah, I mean, some females get manipulated, you know what I'm saying? But they'd be like, well, she lying on me. Well, I didn't do it. Well, the person that did it tell the mother she's lying. She only said it because she was mad at me because I told her to do something. And then some of the mothers always fall victim like, well, he always yelling. She tells don't like him, you know?
Yeah, like.
Well, for you to pick him over your child, though, that's.
At the end of the day, like, it still has to be a line where it's like, all right, listen, even if she did, I can't keep you around.
Right.
Even if this is a lie because she don't like you. At this point, until I find out definitely, you can't be around.
Right.
I'm never going to turn on my blood for somebody I'm dealing with. Like,
some women don't got that mindset, though.
Sometimes they be in the man's house, though.
Yeah. They definitely do.
They be in the man's household, like an older man. They be in his household. Everything is his.
I mean,
ain't got nowhere else to go.
okay, so now, it's certain situations out there, I don't want to put names on things, but, a certain situation like a female, she's independent, she got her own, you know what I'm saying? And her daughter came straight to her, you know what I'm saying? Not believing her daughter, dealt with the man, and he turned around and did it again.
Well, y'all gave him too many shots.
I mean...
And give him no shots.
Yeah.
What's after that?
Yeah, CPS. Kids gotta go.
The end.
Kids gotta go. Right. For both of them.
It's funerals and slow music. That's what it is.
For real.
It's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad that these kids,
gotta go through that.
They gotta go through this. They don't got no security. You know what I'm saying? You the mother. You supposed to be security. I mean,
shoot, they got enough to deal with in the world. Bullying, and you gotta come home to this.
Bullying, body shaming.
Right. You gotta come home to this.
I don't know. Like I said though, that would leave a child scared. Yes, absolutely. A child would be scarred for a long time, and some parents will try to sweep it under the rug. You know what I'm saying? Like it never happened. If they go months without it, that child still think about it. Childs have flashbacks. Certain things trigger them. You know what I'm saying? They can hear a certain song when a dude was doing it. They can't even listen to that song no more. You know what I'm saying? Sitting on a certain side of the couch, they can't do that no more.
Can't
they
watch
get
the
older.
same TV shows.
Can't watch the same TV shows.
Be by themselves.
They get older. They don't want to deal with the opposite sex no more. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things that trigger. But the parents being so selfish, it's bad. It's ridiculous, man. It's a problem. I feel like and that need to be addressed. And I hope whoever's watching, if you in this situation, you take care of that ASAP.
It's somebody to help you somewhere.
It's somebody to help you.
It's somebody you can talk to, somebody you can reach out to, somebody that's going to look out for you.
Yeah, you don't have to be scared. You
are not alone.
Yeah.
You got to be willing to take the help.
You got to take the help. You got to understand. You got to go to war for your kids.
All for that, but...
You got to go to war. Leave now. Leave now because it's not going to stop. And another thing is, you know what I'm saying? Stop letting the person get away with it because it stopped happening to you. Because the person going to do it again to somebody else. You get what I'm saying?
Go to the next person. Like you said, next victim.
They going to do it to the next person.
Trade you in for a younger model.
Yeah, they going to do it to the next person that they can't get away with it. Stop allowing it. Just because it stopped happening to you, don't say nothing. Always say something. Seriously, You got something to say, Mike? More input on it?
I said everything that needed to be said.
Yeah, I feel like something more you can say about this.
Yeah.
If you know anyone dealing with this, 211 is available for all emergency situations.
That's me. I already know who that is.
All right.
Duffy?
You can also be anonymous. Pretty V. Yeah, you could be I ain't gonna. I don't want to be anonymous.
Not right.
I want to let it known. I report ASAP. You know, the thing is, you know, I can't really say no names on here because people, you know what I'm saying, they won't give in because they scared, I guess. I don't know. You know, but for the people that's watching, you could definitely call anonymous, you know, get help ASAP because it's not going to stop. It's something that's going to continuously go on. You know, I mean, whatever charge the father not the father, my bad. Whatever charge the person that's doing it get, and if the parent know about it, they should get the same charge.
Yeah.
And them kids need to get out that house. Or get out the presence, period.
You know, kids need to be away. It's not safe. They don't feel protected. They hiding, you know what I'm saying? ASAP. But that's a touchy subject because it's a lot of people, you know,
that's not gonna go get that.
That's
help.
not gonna go get the help.
That's not gonna get help. They're not gonna talk about it. They're gonna eat it up, and then they're gonna damage themselves even further.
Yeah, you definitely damage yourself when you hold it, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but it's a bunch of people that's victims that won't talk about it because they feel like it's an embarrassment. You know, they feel like it's an embarrassment, and I don't understand that, but I get everybody. I would never understand because I never had that happen to me. You know what I'm saying? So I would never understand that situation about the embarrassment part. You know,
I mean, the only person that should be embarrassed is the kid. Shit, if you the parent that keep allowing it, is you embarrassed?
No, some of the people that get it done to them. That's
Oh,
embarrassing.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I understand. But you know, they embarrassed. Like it's probably a whack feeling. You know what I'm saying? But
and then it's also a lot of them feel like they're not gonna get believed.
I was just about to say that. Yeah,
Like,
a lot of people don't feel like you're gonna believe them. In situations right now is occurring because that's why they won't say nothing, and then they hold it in. You know what I'm saying? Then
that causes a problem down the line.
Causes problem inside. You know, you gotta believe your child regardless. Too many kids gotta get brushed under the rug.
that's true.
I agree.
The system is set up against the victims because they'll keep the accused anonymous, but let you know who the victim is. So when some people report, it's a lot of the times they don't want people to know that, oh, this happened to me, but y'all don't know who did it because they're not releasing that.
Right.
So it feels mad one-sided.
That's why I said the system is messed up. That's why I said the system is messed up.
The system been messed up, like all the way around.
The system is messed up.
And another reason why I feel like it's been brushed under the rug, because in the beginning of America, this was acceptable. This was okay. You could be 50 and marry a 13-year-old. Colonial days. It was for a long period of time. That was acceptable behavior. So when it got to a
crazy.
Yeah. So when it stopped becoming acceptable, there's still people that follow those beliefs. And this is how we get to the situation now.
Now, you know, do you think that could be hereditary, or do you think like it's passed down by people that do it to them? You know what I'm saying? Like
it can be. I'm not gonna say it's a guarantee, but it can be because it's people that literally have a family full of people that engage in this.
On the low.
Yeah. Like, I don't want nobody to think I'm judging nobody, but we have situations in just the black community. 55 years old, he pull up with this 22-year-old. We like, okay, cool. But in reality, if he was 22 and that was still that same gap, then, you know, like, it would be a whole different situation.
Absolutely. Someone said it took me 38 years to tell my story publicity, and I still feel embarrassed. Wait. It took you 38 years. I mean, I want to know, like, I never really asked nobody this. Why do you feel embarrassed?
They don't want people to criticize them.
It's not your fault. You get what I'm saying? it's not an accident you made. It's not nothing you like. Why would you feel embarrassed about it? You get what I'm saying?
Right, you ain't
It's not your fault.
you couldn't you not in a mind person that did that, so you don't know what they.
It's their fault. I mean,
Right.
you ain't.
Can't blame yourself because
It's kind of human nature to blame yourself, though.
Mm.
That's like if you trip on the ice when you walk outside. The first thing you do is like, oh, who see me? It's kind of the same situation.
Okay.
Like you didn't do anything to cause this. It was just something that happened, but you still feel some type of way because it happened.
Got you. Makes sense. Totally sense. I ain't look at it like that. So I just did. Okay. Yeah, so many, like I said, many cases be brushed off. Really, this topic, I really just want people to know you can get help. You get what I'm saying?
You're not alone. There's somebody there for you.
You're not alone. And if you, whoever watching this, you know what I'm saying, know someone that is happening to, a close family, step up. Don't be scared. I mean, if it's a niece, a nephew, you know,
the parent ain't doing it, so
if the parent ain't doing it,
you do it.
that's when it's time for you to step up. You know what I'm saying? There's too many people out here just walking around free, you know,
for no reason.
And you know,
the youth is the future. If we don't save our future, then who gonna do it? What's gonna happen when they become the new people of age?
Mm-hmm.
If they grew up damaged their whole life, so we expecting them to perform miracles and advance us further in human society. But how can you do that when you damage and we keep damaging them?
Mm-hmm. You can't.
You don't grow plants in bucket water.
No, you don't. You don't. So, like he said, the youth is our future. And if you sitting here watching someone just, you know, getting taken advantage of, or step up, say something. Someone commented said, for those dealing with this, get help. It affects you later in life. There is a healing from it. I am available for anyone who need help. Just inbox me. Please inbox her if you need help. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Told you, you're not alone.
See,
there's people here that want to help you.
It's people that's willing to help you. So, you know what I'm saying? There you go. Someone right there is ready to help. You gotta step up and defend your family, defend your friends, and do not, I repeat, do not allow it to keep happening. It's not worth the future. You know, report whoever. Report them.
I mean, you gonna keep wet. If you keep letting it happen and you keep talking about it, I feel like the fuck you keep talking about it for? Do something.
And that's the
Don't
other
nobody
thing.
want to keep hearing that you did this, you let him back in, and he doing this again. If you knew he did it the first couple of times, why you let him back in? Don't call me with that.
And then, right, you know, that's another thing. We tend to talk shit about stuff that's really serious. It's
right.
Well, you didn't do that with your little fat ass daughter. Was like that
Right.
become a whole argument. But y'all gonna fall out because of this argument, but y'all not gonna fall out over solving this situation.
Right.
You're just gonna keep circling.
Right. And please, for the females out there, if you asking a guy about it and he telling you no, please don't be easily manipulated. Please don't be easily manipulated by him saying that the child was mad, so she lying on him. That's a typical answer. That's a normal answer for the dude to say, she lying, she was mad at me.
That's his way out. We're trying to get out of it.
You know, that's the typical answer. I mean, kids don't really just come up to you and say, such and such touch me. You got to watch their movements. You know what I'm saying? Like, how they moving now. Is they staying in a room?
Energy, right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got to watch, like, how is their grades affected them? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is they talking to you now? You get what I'm saying? Watch how they move.
Yeah, it happens on a daily.
And then if they come to you and say that, there you go right there. You don't just get made up. That don't just get made up by a kid. So
Kids don't even think about stuff like that.
yeah, kids don't think about stuff
to
like
just
that.
generally just be like, okay, let me play a game about this. No,
Yeah,
like,
kids don't do that. That's why they be scared, because the mother or the guardian don't believe them. You know what I'm saying? That's why they scared to say it. But they'll go tell their close friend or a little cousin
Be quick.
before they tell you, and gotta promise them not to tell, and then it always leaks through the cousin. You know, or the kid just tired of it happening to them. You know, they get tired too.
Shoot, they ain't gonna keep telling the parent, because they like, you ain't gonna do nothing about it, so why I keep coming to you? Just gonna sweep it under the rug, or
Well,
sick.
I'm gonna end it off with this one right here. When that child get older, and you ain't do nothing to protect your child, you got a problem.
a huge problem.
You got a huge
Because
problem.
now they don't respect you no more. Your
Right.
respect is gone.
Huge problem.
Alexa, play. Who can I want?
So, I'm in it with this. Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk Podcast.
Every Thursday.
It's your boy Champ.
PK.
Mike Jones.
Who?
Peace.